Oh, how are we going to accommodate so many guests? They aren't even paying.
Well,
The White Spring is in shambles. A mess. How can I clean that which continues to dirty itself? Oh, these responders have gone too far.
needing some help with something for the clinic.
Ah, I see. Certainly.
And Sophie's starting her...
The better question is, what is right? Everything has run amok. Chaos. Chaos! The responders have taken over the White Spring. Imagine all of the dirty footprints on the carpet. Dust all over the tables. The horror.
Some assistance in these matters.
I am but a humble servant of the White Spring Resort, dedicated to greeting each guest with pleasantries and candor. Or I was, back when our guests had class and decorum. It's some sort of relief effort for all of the refugees in and around Appalachia. If only there was a relief effort for my stress. That would be the enigmatic Orlando. They oversee the White Spring and are allowing the responders to stay here, as well as their constituents. I do apologize for the mess. Please enjoy your stay.
Hello, may I offer you some recommendations? Have you tried the soda fountain? Just off the Rose Ballroom upstairs. It offers a wide selection of Nuka-Cola products, including original flavors and the newly released Nuka-Cola Quantum. We do what we can to make the resort look its best.
Recording. All right. What are we looking at?
I've got nothing.
Really, Lou? Really? You set up the damn things. Don't tell me you don't know how to hack them. Can't you just shut them off or keep them from turning on us? There has to be a way. Paula.
No. Really, no. I'm sorry, Paula. We've tried everything. Not just me. every guest who can work a terminal. We've been locked out. We're getting kicked out, and there's nothing we can do.
Paula, how's the training going? Friedrich's classes are a joke, but the guests have been pitching in. The Warrens picked up a few things on Safari. Sergeant Tomlinson's been teaching marksmanship.
Tomlinson? That crank who thinks the communists are bugging his room?
Yeah, best we got.
God.
At least people have been stocking up. The all-you-can-carry shopping spree was a hit. No one turned that down. Anyone have anything else? Robert, how are things?
Keeping on.
Good. The gala's on Sunday. So, this may be our last staff meeting. Whatever happens, we did all we could this past year. I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you.
Please do not interfere with resort security patrols. Today's security status is red. Please take appropriate precautions. May I be of assistance?
Dave, honey, it's Joyce. I don't know if you'll ever get this, but I wanted to make sure there was something here if you came looking. If you made it. God, where to start? It's about 2:30 in the morning, New Year's, 2079. I've been here for the past year since the war. Me, a couple of the staff, about 100 guests, and the robots. Never thought I'd be grateful for the robots. We made out all right. Even made me manager. Can you believe it? But we have to go. Paula and I. We're leaving for Charleston in the morning. I missed you and the girls. I missed you so much. Take care of them for me, all right? All my love. Always.
Step right up, my friend.
I've got a special opportunity for you approved by management themselves. How would you? That's the spirit. We are offering free travel to America's playground. Atlantic City, New Jersey. A haven of wonder, excitement, and opportunity. Fully governed, and I assure you, in exchange for your all expenses paid vertebrate flight, all we ask sounds like a deal, right? It varies from person to person. I don't have all the details, but I know if games are more your style, the showman, or I'm sure a bright person like you. And now that's what I'm talking about. I let Orlando know you've agreed to help out, and I'm sure they'll get word back. And hey, you come right back and talk to me if you have any questions, all right? I'm your one-stop guide to the city.
No problem too big to solve.
We are offering free travel, a haven of wonder, excitement, in exchange for your all expenses paid vertebrate flight. That's right. As long as the city leadership, they were mighty jazzed to hear word of an organization. You can always use fresh faces in AC, and especially, of course. Well, by all means, do you remember relaxing beach getaways? Amenities and entertainment to fill your safe and mundane. Even if you're not old enough to remember those blissful before days, Atlantic City, it's your chance to experience. Our city is safe, luxurious, and beautiful. But don't believe me. Well, now, of course, reality is always more complicated. But just like any place, it depends on where you stick your head. Stick it too deep, and well, you're not likely to appreciate what you find. But I much prefer the delightful. First off, you can take a relaxing stroll along the boardwalk. Enjoy larger attractions take place at Showman's Pier. Underneath the pier, you can lose yourself in the architectural wonder of an aquarium. When night falls, Casino Quarter has everything you need to make it an evening to remember. Further inward, all the magic you don't see happens at the city center. That's where the mayor's always keeps the city running. Outside of civilians and visitors, such as yourself, there are three groups that keep on the lights and life of Atlantic City. The showmen are entertainers, hosting performances and games of all kinds, primarily from the boardwalk and pier. The Lombardo family, they manage the nightlife of the Casino Quarter. They're an intimate bunch, but don't be intimidated. And last, but definitely not least, our city government workers manage the... Well, our city is run by the tough and virtuous Mayor Tim. Around Casino Quarter, you hear the name Quintino Lombardi. And finally, there's Mother Charlotte. These three work together to provide the city with everything it needs to... Threats? No, you're unlikely to count unless the gorgeous wildlife of the Pine Barrens board in our city becomes unruly. It's the safest place in the wasteland. Oh, and we were... Jeremiah Hopkins. Mighty pleased to make your acquaintance. I'm at your service to tell you anything. Oh, insightful you are. Yeah. Now, there's no tourism board per se. They were down in arrangement with the city, who decided my skills were best put. Well, look, I can accept mutated wildlife. All those nukes weren't gonna fall without consequence. But this thing? It was too damn close to my nightmares. I can't handle the possibility of hell on earth and in my fair city of all places. Let's not talk about this anymore. I came here to clear my mind of all that nonsense. Get a fresh start. Now, if I were to stop being optimistic, I would have to think about all the stressful things that I may or may not be choosing not to think about. Better to focus on the good. Keep smiling. Ain't that right? Yeah, I know. My father used to say that too. He was a courageous man. Did a lot for people. And went out just the way he wanted to. In a blaze of glory. I know there are dangerous things out there. Other people may be well equipped to handle them. But I'm not. My energy is best spent making people smile. Helping them not to worry. That means put my blinders on a little. So be it. Let me enjoy this little pocket of this world that I still have left to me. It's still safe. When the bold ones venture out, take on the world. That's what they're born to do. Beautiful place. Just a gorgeous view from up there on the rooftop. Never seen anything like it. Outside. Now, why would there be any need for that when I'm enjoying my snug? No, sirree. I am fully satisfied staying inside where there are no... You trying to scare me now? I've heard. You get breathed on by a bat, suddenly big green crystals start growing out of your skin, right? I am perfectly good. Never seen one of those. Well, yes. I understand that Initiate Ellison over there is a member of such a brotherhood. He asked me if I would go outside if I had a suit of power armor to protect me. And the answer is absolutely not. What if the armor malfunctioned and crushed me alive? Or ran out of juice just as something scary approached? I bet if someone saw me in their armor, they'd think I was a monster.
I'd love to
rather make friends and scare people.
I can't think of a higher honor.
If you're interested in some new sides. Certainly. Glad to help out. You let me know if you...
Ad Victorium, citizen. My name is Initiate Ellison of... How may I be of service? Oh, man, did I get that right? I did, didn't I? Score! Shoot. I mean, shoot as in ask me something. Don't fire at me. Ask away. You've never... How the... Well, never mind that. I'd love to tell you more about the Brotherhood. Oh, gosh, where do I even start? The Brotherhood of Steel is one of the most powerful, most hard-working organizations you'll ever come across. We seek the preservation and restoration of advanced technology, especially pre-war tech. Weapons, armor, that sort of thing, but not exclusively. We're committed to the preservation of all technology, not just guns. Pretty noble, if you ask me. Oh no, we come from California. It was a long trek over here, from what I heard. Oh no, not at all. Someday, I will be. I'm training to be a scribe. You won't find scribes decked out in power armor. And even if I wasn't, I'm still an initiate. It would be impractical to waste your best tech on, well, a new recruit. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Me? Well, I'll try to answer whatever I can. Eager? I didn't realize it was so obvious. Look, all my life I dreamed of doing something more than tending some Brahmin in the field in West Virginia. I wanted something more. And the Brotherhood of Steel is that something more to me. When I saw Night Shin first approach me, laser rifle drawn, now that's awe-inspiring. Makes your heart pound. Who wouldn't want to be a part of that? If you had everything you ever wanted, would you just let it slip between your fingers? No, you hold on to it with an iron grip. I'm proud to be Brotherhood. So immensely proud. It's an honor just to wear this insignia. Haven't you ever been a part of something that made you that proud? That's a shame. Maybe you'll find something that speaks to you. Someday. I'm an ambitious man. I always find a way to make my dreams come true. But I can't deny how lucky I am to be in the position I'm in. So I'll be damned if I slack for 1 minute and lose the best thing that ever happened to me. I may be young, I may be inexperienced, but that just means I have to work a little harder than everyone else. My story? I'm not very interested if that's what you're asking. I was born in Louisiana, but I hardly remember it. We moved to West Virginia when I was really young. Me, my mom, and my brother. He stayed behind to help my mom on the farm, and I went off to join the Brotherhood. I knew I had to do it. I was chasing that dream, you know? But I still feel guilty leaving the two of them behind. Mama was so proud of me, though. Made me feel proud of myself. In all honesty, I'm a bit of a fish out of water, but I hide it as best I can. Sure thing. I'll tell you what I can. But keep in mind, as a Brotherhood scribe, some of my intel is highly classified. That's classified information, civilian. Sorry, it's nothing personal. I'm under strict orders. Ha! Well, not really. Rucker's nice and all, but every time she looks at me, she looks like she's in pain. Could be chronic illness. Giuseppe's okay. I know he's got that whole salesman act going on, but reads a lot. Knows quite a bit about the world. Skippy's nice and all, but his inventions all look like... Orlando's probably the biggest enigma of them all. I don't know anything about them. They seem nice enough, but I always feel like they... And I get the impression they just tolerate me. I feel like I could be out of the door to White Spring any minute. Oh, you mean Rucker's people? They're all right, I guess. I'd say they do a lot of good for the people of Appalachia, but there's hardly enough of them around anymore for everything that needs to get done. Between you and me, they'd probably be a lot more useful if they just got absorbed into the Brotherhood. They may have good aims, but they don't have the resources to do it. Meanwhile, the Brotherhood is making amazing strides every day. You're not gonna tell Rucker I said any of this, right? Please don't. Sure. Anything else you need? Sure thing. Shoot. I mean... Sure thing. Shoot. I mean... Sure thing. It's Initiate Ellison. But yeah, I'll see you later. I'd like to see the world beyond Appalachia someday. Maybe I'll even go to the West Coast.
This place could stand to have some cats.
Wow. That's a gift, Jeremiah. Just wouldn't be right to waste it.
Well, hello there, stranger. Sophie Wagner. Why, this is the Refuge, headquarters of the Responders. These ones, anyway. I hear some other folks might be using the name too, but these are the ones I know about, and joined, and work for. You get it. So, these are the Responders. Oh, sorry, I get you now. Well, right now, I'm just getting things. The Refuge always needs more stuff, you know, food, clothes, whatnot. Stuff people need. Hoping folks will want to help out. Rutgers says you can't just have people dumping things any old place. Well, what the heck? I've got time to take a... You're gonna have to narrow it down there. Something specific you wanted to know? Take care of people, silly. Lots of folks out there ain't got enough to eat or a place to sleep or are sick. Here at the refuge, they can get some of what they're missing. Rutgers making sure of it? We're making sure of it. Maybe so. Doesn't mean it's not worth trying. You're looking at it all wrong, though. You don't try to save everyone, you save individuals. Help enough people, and there's more people to help out others. You build trust, you build compassion, and you build community. That's what sees us all through this. Didn't we go over this? I'm getting us prepped to accept donations, materials.
Maybe I come off a little...
No worries. What's on your mind?
Maybe not strong enough.
How personal are we talking? Who, me? Oh, I'm not that interesting. I had a pretty happy childhood. We had a whole commune. All the kids raised together, so I had like 24. Got here, heard about the responders, and thought, it's like my mom's always said. When everybody pitches in, there's no...
I was out scavenging for food
Oh yeah, out in the woods, pretty remote. Whole bunch of... They said it was set up before the bombs by some folks who refused to fight in the war. Conscientious objectors, you know. People thought they were communists, so they decided to get away from it all and build some... collective parenting. Instead of like individual families, everybody... So the adults were all parents to all the kids, you know? I had lots of dads and moms, and every kid there was my sibling. It was a very loving environment, and we were happy. It wasn't until I left that I found out that wasn't... True story. The way y'all do it seems pretty weird to me. No problem. What do you want to talk about? You know where to find me.
There's no problem too big to solve.
Need anything?
That riddle is driving me insane.
I love Esma's cooking. It's been so long since I've had food with actual
Well,
flavor.
hello. Do you like Nuka-Cola? Don't be silly. Of course you do.
Perhaps a customer here to pay. Either way, prepare your eyes. Oh, I got a bit carried away, didn't I? Giuseppe della Ripa, at your service. Tradesman and curio collector. Buy, sell, trade, and count. I'm a collector of oddities and exit. Perhaps I might help? Oh, I've called many places home. Clarksburg, New York, now Appalachia again. But none ring truer in my heart. Italia! Ah, I believe in your language it is simply Italy. There's still a connection. I think there's something that binds you to where it may be raised in a place your family has always... Ah, don't mind me. I'm just rambling at this point. What? You walk past and see a sparkle at the edge of your vision. Maybe it's a dust. That's a curio. Fame and fortune. Or maybe just fortune. Perhaps neither. It's easier to earn money than to search for what you're really looking for. Let's just say I'm looking for some things I've lost that may be found again. I don't know if I can find them definitively, but it is worth the risk. I have books upon books of riddles. They keep a man entered. You have only ever seen me in the distance, never up close. Look in any direction, and I will be there. What am I? Yes, the horizon, forever in the distance. No matter how far you walk, you will never reach it. Do come back.
Nothing cleans the gears like an ice-cold Nuka-Cola.
I think I need a vacation. From everything.
Danon! Another scotch.
Ma'am. What about you, Liz? Have you made up your mind yet?
Oh, Bill's keen on Charleston. We were social with the governor. I'm sure he'd make arrangements for us.
If you see anyone
Evans? That snake?
He was always for sale. Not a terrible thing if you're the buyer.
Can you imagine? Parading into town like a troop of beggars. And Charleston, no less. It always was a slum. Now, with refugees swarming like flies? Ugh. No. The resorts are the better option. If the White Spring won't have us, we should try Pleasant Valley. Even Sunnytop.
Sunnytop? Really?
I'm not there for the skiing. Or the clientele. But I'd rather stay at a shoddy lodge than take my chances with whatever may be going on down in the valley.
Ma'am.
Just set it down, set it down. Now, let's finish this rubber. $1 a point.
I heard a bunch of nerds arguing over comic book heroes yesterday. Aren't there more important things to worry about?
And decadent. Don't listen to any naysayers.
Well, hello, darling. A pleasure to meet another guest of our fine establishment. I am Orlando, your host. If you'll pardon me for just one moment, that will be all. Please give my regards to Ms. Rucker. If you are here for leisure, I regret to inform you that a regular However, if you are here for the refuge and the fine... Ah, perhaps you have not heard. The White Spring is now home to the refuge, a place of safety and care. The refuge is being run by the Responders. Individuals. They founded the refuge in response to new waves of refugees coming to Appalachia. People in food, medical care, clothing, a place to sleep. All of What a wonderful thing for you to ask, darling. As it happens, the Responders are looking for volunteers to assist. Those industrious wonders have repaired a vertibird to full working. They've made allies with people in Pittsburgh. The locals, if you don't mind me saying so, you look like... Well, they'll be better able to explain the details, but I believe they're looking for fighters, actually. Their contacts in the pit are in something of a desperate situation, it seems, against a dangerous enemy. I hate the thought of you putting yourself in such danger, but it does... Judging by what I've heard, it's an accurate one, sadly. Pittsburgh, the poor individuals still living there, have renamed it to better reflect its dreadful circumstances. They call themselves the Union. Something of a resistance movement, I understand, against more aggressive forces. One of their representatives is currently staying with us, a Mr. Skippy Rorich. Delightful man. Indeed, isn't that marvelous? They salvaged it and painstakingly repaired it. It's fully functional now. I was very pleased to be able to contribute to this effort in my own small way. If you wish to see it, it resides on the roof of the refuge between flights. Oh, you're terribly brave, aren't you, dear? Now, darling, before anybody bundles you off, the first thing you should do is I just so happen to know a few in need of more local assistance. That other thing being, of course, their trust. The My dear, you must understand, I am but a humble employee of the management. The vertibird is not the property of the White Spring itself, and I hope you will not begrudge me my loyalty. I find myself quite fond of you already. In an ideal world, darling, I'm sure they would. Sadly, this is not that world, and any reticence on their part is understandable. I don't want to speak for the Responders, but I believe they may also see this as more for their Union friends than for themselves. Your assistance with their more immediate concerns will ensure everyone benefits. Isn't that a good outcome? Our lovely Ms. Rucker is the closest thing to a leader the refuge has, though I believe she's less than comfortable. You can find her in their headquarters, beyond the darling chef, Miss Rousseau, needs some assistance in the kitchen, and Ms. Wagner over in the common area is looking for donations. Wonderful, my dear. I'm certain you will be a tremendous help to them and the refuge. When you are finished with each of them, I recommend you speak with Mr. Skippy Rorich, the Pit Union representative. Do feel free to visit me at your leisure if you wish to chat. I have an office in the management wing.